Agora aqui é pessoas de boinha, vamos falar baixo aqui, que a ideia é ajudar a galera que está sem sono a dar aquela capotada marota, bicho de fone. Esse jogo aqui não tem controle de volume, né? Então eu tô de fone que tá estourando no meu ouvido. Segui bem aqui onde eu parei, a última noite foi depois que a gente pegou acesso ao portal. A gente veio para a mesma época onde o Raziel está, né? Guiados pelo cara de polvo lá. Enfim, vamos só seguir. Mano, eu tô pensando em ficar sem fone, só para evitar ficar surdo de vez. É porque eu não tenho a opção de altura, é o que temos. Então vamos lá. Segui ali aquelas 2 horinhas e pá, porque como um joguinho menor, né? Não. Umas livezinhas menor que daí só fiquei sempre umas 2 horas, 2 horas e meia, pá. A outra lá teve quase 3 horas porque eu fiquei bananando pelo caminho. O que eu tenho que fazer? Encontrei. Cara, nem lembro. Acho que eu tenho que ir pra Vernos, né? Então. Peraí, Você está por aí? Opa, perdi show. Esqueci de fazer uma coisa. Deixa eu ver meu recadinho. Esqueci completamente. Só em prol também de ajudar aqui o canal a crescer. Oh, meu Deus do céu. Esqueci completamente. Eu nem tinha colocado. Ah, tá aqui, ó. Eu quase que coloquei como conta pessoal. Não, calma. Ó, o Silvio tá lá fazendo PVP no Dark Souls 2. Surado, cara. Vambora então.
Ok, não é pra cá. Beleza, então.
From this vantage point, I could see the city of Avernus in flames. The oracle had indeed brought me to the time it promised. It might also be true, then, that Raziel was already there, seeking the heart of darkness. If so, he had to be stopped. I could not allow Janos to be raised.
Eita porra, eu achava que tinha mais coisa pra fazer com o Kain. Achei que o cara vai passar por Raziel, né? Acho que foi um começo de live meio torto. Vambora. Tranquilidade. Comi que nem um boi agora há pouco, então até vamos pra ajudar na digestão.
Somewhere in this great cathedral, the heart of darkness lay concealed. The city outside was in chaos, and the cathedral would not be immune for long. During such times, buried secrets were often suddenly revealed, or lost forever.
quebra logo. Ué? Ah, eram 3. Duas. Pior que até é melhor quando tem muitos dois. Às vezes fica se batendo. Se tão bom que dinheiro fica todo mundo. Eu achei que essa plataforma já ia de boa. Pegar o river da terra. Pode crer com 3 já ia.
I had seen this symbol throughout these ruins. I should have realized what it was they worshipped. Now there was no question, for this scene depicted the ancient vampires' torment and despair as their curse cast them from the wheel of fate. So this was the god whose abandonment had driven them to madness and suicide. Finally, I understood. It was not the bloodthirst, but their immortality that was the true nature of their enemy's curse. The wisest, strongest, most noble race, gulled by the voice of that old parasite. But I had seen him, and whatever he was no god.
All upon the wheel are blessed.
Rejoice in the turning of the wheel.
It does turn, though we cannot see it.
Your wheel is a lie.
You will turn the wheel.
Come.
Die.
This spirit vessel was shielded by layers of occult energy. There had to be some means to dispel this barrier.
Oi, o que faltou?
As the Reaver absorbed the souls of the original Energy and Time Guardians, it was imbued with the elemental power of Earth with which their principles were aligned.
Caralho, mas esse ângulo de câmera não ajuda em nada, hein? Ixi.
As the handsome coffin hides the putrefying corpse within, the great cathedral of Avernus seemed to hold its own secrets, hidden in the catacombs beneath its vaulted chambers. Was this the source of the corruption that infected Nosgoth? Vorador had hinted at something more. History is written by the victors. Beneath the vaults of Avernus, I discovered scenes that told a familiar story, but from a very different point of view. This was the work of the enemy race, and revealed what the vampire histories had conveniently omitted. How the noble vampires, god-ridden and righteous, had started the wars that would destroy both races, victor and vanquished alike. Their adversaries opposed the vampires' god and refused to submit to the wheel of fate. For this, they were banished. I now understood the poetic irony of their curse, and my resemblance to the vampire's enemy no longer seemed so accidental. The banished race foretold a hero who would deliver them from their oppressors and destroy the shackles of the vampire's tyrannous god, the same hero that bore the flaming sword. What game was this, where every player on the board claimed the same pawn?
So, Raziel, your true nature is finally revealed. You were never the vampire's savior. It is to the Hilden race you belong. And when Kain realizes this, What do you think he will do?
Great Hashagik, we hear you. We tremble and we obey. We offer this sacrifice upon the altar of the world. The blood of our firstborn do we sacrifice to you.
In the depths of Avernus Cathedral, I stumbled upon a bloody ritual. Was this the source of the corruption that had overtaken the city?
May this blood nourish you for all eternity. Purge your wrath from us, great God. The wrath of Hashagik has once more been averted. Depart now as ever in his service. We tremble and we obey. Praise to Hashagik and ever praise. Hashagik, Hashagik, Hashagik.
What was it that these deluded humans worshipped with such fervor? Was this the dreaded unspoken that Vorador had warned me about? Whatever so-called god inhabited this hideous pit, I was about to meet it.
I smell no blood. Throat cut first, blood gouting, then it falls into the pit. The sacrifice is rejected. You will know my wrath. Not possible. No, it could not be.
Stand away, monster!
No. That voice. Not possible.
Aí finalmente encontramos Turel, tá ligado? Depois de muito tempo. O único dos irmãos que o Raziel não good base no Soul River 1.
I did not fall into the abyss.
It remembers that, does it?
I was thrown in by my own brethren.
I heard what you did to them. And now you have found me at last.
Turel!
Turel! Yes, that was my name then.
The others were grotesque, but...
Yes, I am changed. I have become a god, greater than you ever were, Raziel. You were never a god. Greater even than Kain!
It is to you that these humans offer their blood sacrifices?
Hashagik! Hashagik! Yes.
But how did this happen?
I was summoned. There was darkness and great hunger. And then I was found.
Why do you stay in this terrible place?
Why stay? Would I remain if I could get out? While they hound me and tear at me and... The hour is at hand, as it was foretold.
Turel?
Use his voice to command the disciples above. We demand offerings to keep the host alive. He has been a durable vessel, but he can take us no further. must prevail. The champion of our enemy draws near. No! I must have blood! Bring me blood! Or feel the wrath of your god. Yours. Yes, it will strengthen me against them.
What are you doing?
No more questions. No more worship. Time to run. Time to scream. Time to die.
Nessa evolução do Raul, ele acabou ficando cego, aparentemente. Era, mano. Sei que tinha que fazer batendo os gomos. Tem modo de dificuldade nesse jogo, lá porque eu queria botar ele no very hard. Como é que ia ser? Tinha que fazer uma aquele remake disso aqui, o remaster, ou seja, de dar uma retrabalhada nas músicas, tá ligado? Pra dar mais impacto nos combates. Esse ponto que não é muito. Não é o ponto alto do Legacy of Kain, pelo menos no Defiance. Acho que Soul River 2 meu lugar era mais sinistro. Eu lembro que no Soul River tu decapita os caras no vela, usa a espada e pá, pode cortar a cabeça do mundo. Parte de fone não tem como, tá ligado? O cara ficar surdo com esse fone. Eu acho que a ideia é bem essa, né? De deixar tudo. É ficar meio zureta pelos barulhos. E o Raul deve ter audição muito sensível. Panguando alguma coisa aqui. Já diria o Ficó, né, cara? Não sei, só sei que foi assim.
Yes, now. Go, speed your endeavor. Face him and kill him. Destroy the binding at last. We shall all be free.
É curioso porque o meu pai, quando a gente mata ele no Soul, ele parece meio agradecido por ter a libertação da imortalidade, tá ligado? E o Torel, a gente no Soul 1 a gente não enfrenta ele, né? A gente encontra um como é que é? Um Torelling, né? E a gente mata ele, daí assim, a gente consegue uma parte do poder de telecinese, né? Só agora, matando ele, que a gente consegue o dom completo, né? Pô, eu acho que o que tá faltando no jogo, eu acho que a gente encerra hoje, tá ligado? Nessa levezinha que nós já finalizamos o jogo já. Porque agora eu acho que é só enfrentar vai ter a luta do Kain contra o Raziel. É porque ou finalizo, tá ligado? Vai disparar umas 3 horinhas, tá ligado? Assim, até menos. Porque senão vai ficar faltando só um pedacinho, tá ligado? Então vamos tocar direto agora. Porque eu vou ter que... Tem o X1 do Raziel com Kain. Aí o Raziel vai pegar a espada de... Vai purificar a espada. Acho que depois você tem que fazer o fight contra o deus ancião dele. Isso aí, ó, que tá acontecendo é exatamente no comecinho do Blood Omen 1, tá ligado? Comecinho não. Isso aí é antes do Kain enfrentar o Mortanius lá nos pilares no final do Blood Omen.
You forget who schooled me in the ancient prophecies.
É porque essa época aí é a época do Blood Omen 1.
You are indeed overdue, but it no longer matters in the least.
With or without you, vai revelar que ele usou o coração das trevas do Yanas Audio pra dar vida ao Kain. Dar vida ao campeão do balanço. Sign of Balance.
Poetic justice. To topple the foundations of the pillars from within. We shall have our revenge in full measure and for all time. This one has little strength left. One must not break him. Your kind does not like to lose.
A cara de espanto que o Raziel faz quando ele descobre que o coração das trevas está no peito do Kain, né?
Now you think of that. But as I told you, you are too late. The heart has served its function. I have used it to set prophecy in motion. I created the champion foretold by my masters, who is destined to be your destroyer. The Scion of Balance will save Nosgoth. The Pillars will return to vampire guardianship as intended, and your race will be cast down forever.
Só depois que ele for entender mesmo que os pilares deveriam voltar ao controle dos vampiros mesmo.
How else? I refused at first to believe the ancient myths. I thought the vampires were simply a plague upon mankind, a pestilence we had to control. But they were right, and we were wrong to overthrow them, Mobius and I. We didn't understand what it was the Pillars were holding back. I have made my atonement. I will continue to make it to the end, which will be soon.
Cara, a história desse jogo, dessa saga em si, né?
Kain will set it right.
Nosgoth
He will restore balance. And none too soon. My enemy is growing stronger.
Where is the heart of darkness now? Did you destroy it?
You still don't understand, do you? You cannot make use of it as long as Kain guards it with his life.
Kain has it.
It
is in Kain.
Está no Kain. Que?
This deed will redeem first me and then all Nosgoth. It must. This one grows weak, but we will soon have a stronger vessel. The long-awaited hour approaches. Our release is at hand. I must finish it.
Ó, é nisso aí, ó, ele vai lá enfrentar o Kain, porque ele sabe, né, que tipo, ele tem que morrer também pra restaurar o pilar da morte. Ao menos é o que parece durante os eventos do Blood Omen 1, né? Cara, é tudo tão amarradinho, tá ligado? Bah, é muito bem feita a história desse jogo.
Why is this no surprise?
Because our destinies run together, Raziel, like two rivers that have met and can never be distinct again. At your every fatal turn, you'll find me.
And the free will you said was mine. What has become of that?
De milênio, melhor,
And that has
de
everything
mais de
to do
milênio
with my
atrás,
presence
né?
here
Passou
now.
mais cedo
It
aí
was
pra
your
pegar
machinations that
a
set my
Riverblade
destiny
também.
in motion.
A
The coin you
própria
tossed has struck
Riverblade
the
que já
earth.
tá com a...
Now you must
No caso, é
abide
só
by
o
its
River,
outcome.
né?
The coin
Já tá
is
com
still turning,
espírito
Raziel.
que se
To reach the
alimenta das
resolution
almas.
we both can live with,
que a
that will
espada
best
mata,
serve
pá.
our futures, Janos
Tô
Audron
doido, mas
must
só se
not
quem
be
encontrasse ele
raised.
novinho.
Because you do not wish it.
A merda
Is
que ele
my
ia dar.
free will to be exercised only when it accords with your whim?
There is much more at stake in this than you know.
Yes, and it is Janos who has the answers I desire.
You must trust me, Raziel. Our intentions, for Nosgoth, for our futures, are not so diverse.
I must trust you. Or...
I've not come here to threaten you, Raziel.
You say that while you hold in your hand the instrument of my doom?
I saved you from the Reaver once. I have no intention of imprisoning you within the blade.
At least not until the moment it serves your plans to do so.
You are not the only one at risk. I may carry the instrument of your destruction, but I too have taken a chance in coming here. Or haven't you realized? You bear the only weapon that can kill me.
Then you know what I am, and who you
Raziel
are.
tá com
I believe I do.
tanto a
And
Soul
still
River
you
quanto
think you
vai
can
ficar
move
com
me
o sorriso
about like
brilhando
your
verde,
pawn?
né? Acho que você...
Think again,
Isso é a influência
Kain.
dos Gilden.
Take heed, Raziel.
Why? If we are who we are, then are we not destined to fight to the death to decide the fate of Nosgoth?
Don't be a fool! I will not fight you!
And that will be the prophesied hero's battle? I win because you will not fight me? The mighty Kain, scion of balance, would-be savior of Nosgoth, surrenders before the final battle even begins!
Very well. If this will make you see reason... Now, you will listen to me. The heart of darkness must remain undiscovered. Great harm will come of its use.
You don't know where it is, do you?
No.
You never looked for it.
It doesn't matter, Raziel. Listen to me. You must understand that every creature is bound to one predestined path. We are all shackled.
to the wheel of fate. Believe me, I know that even better than you do.
Durante o paradoxo que aconteceu no Soul River 2, quando o Kain foi quando Kain não matou, melhor, quando Kain salvou o Raziel de ficar preso na Riverblade, ou quando o Raziel não matou o Kain, o Kain teve uma visão, né, toda a merda que ia acontecer no Blood Omen 2 e o Nosgoth voltasse à vida, tá ligado? Por isso que ele também ele nem se prestou pro Heart of Darkness, né, cara? Por isso que ele quer a todo custo que o Nosgoth não volte à vida, tá ligado? Barra de vida que colocar em cima do capiroto lá na montanha, tá ligado? Parecia essas barras de vida do Sorriso que faz. Eu espero que nos noites tirem essa porra dessas barras de vida. Ou faça uma parada mais daorinha deles. Bem-vindos!
Victus! I didn't. Woe to the conquered! I have found the heart of darkness, and you go to oblivion!
Assim, eu disse, caralho, mano, quem morreu, mano? Vai se tomar no zóio.
Kain was gone. The madness of this place had somehow fueled my rage, and as it subsided, I felt no elation, no sense of victory. Only a calm certainty that we had once again walked blindly into our enemy's trap. I couldn't be sure whether Kain had truly intended to destroy me, and now it appeared I would never know. Heart of Darkness.
Pegamos o coração do Nosgoth. Acho que agora é só vazar daqui. Deixa eu ver se não ficou. Acho que pegar. Ali, se der aqui do lado, acho que não dava pra ir.
In my absence, the estate had been overrun by Mobius's soldiers. I hoped that they had not yet found the entrance to the crypt or discovered the body of Janos. Of Vorador, there was no sign.
Raziel, the conquering hero. I understand we ought to offer congratulations. Kain, at last is dead.
I suppose you expect similar congratulations on the death of Vorador. Or has he eluded you?
We have him, but not without a considerable price in blood.
That will have pleased him.
Let it sustain him until his head is off, and every vampire in Nosgoth at last is dead.
And will that knowledge sustain you? You too are going to your death.
For a true servant of the one God, death is never bitter. I will go, again at peace with the knowledge that I have played my small part in our master's plans. Kain is at last destroyed, and you have carried out the deed. Which hero do you think you are now? The vampire savior, or the other one? Have you realized yet that it didn't matter to us which one either of you thought you were, so long as the result was the same in the end? And now, Kain is dead. Really, I cannot thank you enough.
So, this has all been arranged every step of the way. And Kain thought I truly had free will.
Oh, but you do. And there's the greatest triumph of all. To have compelled the one player who could choose into doing exactly what we required. Well done, faithful servant. And now, I have an execution to see to.
Eu não lembrava que tinha fight na sequência. Peraí, tem uns HP por aqui. Fudeu. Pera aí. Até lá. Aí, tem uma também. Tá bom.
heart of...
Ah, não peguei coisa pra caralho, hein, meu? Não peguei metade das runas de tele. Bem, não sei o que, que tem pra. O que, que dá tempo de pegar ainda. Mas falta 4 runas, 4 tomo arcano e 4 fragmentos de HP também. Isso.
This relic had come at so high a cost. My blood offering for the answers I sought from this enigmatic corpse. It was the price of my freedom, for which Kain had paid with his life. Had I journeyed so far and forsaken so much, only to have it end like this?
I remember. Raziel, the heir of prophecy. You came for the Reaver, just before the Seraphim found me.
You've been entombed here for 5 centuries. Your murderers are long dead.
500 years. And Vorador?
Also dead. Your bloodline is erased. The age of the vampires is coming to an end.
Then we must waste no time.
I'm not who you think I am, nor is this a benevolent act. I have questions that apparently you alone can answer.
Raziel, there are forces in this world that will strive to deceive you and pervert your destiny. But you must believe your arrival foretells the salvation of the vampire race.
Why then would the vampires devise a weapon to consume and imprison their savior?
No. That cannot be.
While the blade yet exists, I am drawn inexorably toward my doom. It was you who bound me to this fate. Only you can release me.
Raziel, you have been misled. You are ordained by prophecy to wield the Reaver.
And so I do, though not quite as you'd envisioned.
Redeemer and Destroyer. Is it possible? Did I misread all the signs? It seems your destiny is more labyrinthian than I had imagined. You must trust me, Raziel. We may have very little time. I will convey you to the place where your answers lie.
Brought me.
We are within the ancient citadel of the vampire race, long ago defiled and abandoned. This fortress endured through centuries of war against our great enemy,
the Hilden.
Yes. From this chamber, we witnessed the summoning of the Pillars and the banishment of our adversaries from the land. This is a dire omen. The binding is in peril. The hour of prophecy is at hand.
It's too late. The Pillars are already damned.
As long as a single one of us stands, there is still hope. The Pillars must not remain under human guardianship. They are not competent to serve.
Why then did you allow the Pillars to fall into human hands?
Raziel, there is no time.
I want answers. The world can end this instant for all I care.
Very well. The Hilden cursed us as they fell, afflicting our race with a predatory bloodthirst. But with this transformation came our enemy's true revenge. Immortality.
They liberated you from the wheel of fate.
They imprisoned our souls in this flesh, expelling us from the purifying cycle of death and rebirth.
And yet you passed the curse on.
It was a necessary evil. Our immortality banished us from God's grace. He turned his sight from us and fell silent. Many took their own lives, unable to bear the separation from our God.
Not you, though.
Curse or blessing, it is the price we pay to keep the Hilden banished from the land. To sustain the binding, we had to preserve our bloodline, and so we passed the dark gift to the human successors of our fallen guardians. They rebelled, inevitably, refusing the curse and seizing the Pillars as their own.
And so we come to our present dilemma. While mankind governs the pillars, the binding decays. The Hilden strain against the barriers of their prison, scratching to gain a foothold back into this world.
And what does all this mean to me?
We stand at the threshold of a new eon, Raziel, and you are the fulcrum upon which our destiny turns. Beneath this room lies our innermost sanctum. The outer chamber has been opened. It appears events are already in motion. This token is the key to the mysteries you seek. I cannot accompany you. You must face this trial alone. If you prevail, you will have your answers.
And if I fail the test?
Then you will not return.
should have known I'd find you here.
Here and everywhere, now and always. I am the wheel and its turning. I am the circle of life and death.
And I am beginning to think the vampires committed suicide only to escape your voice.
Do not forego my favor with your impertinence, Raziel. You have finally fulfilled your purpose. I am pleased.
What are you trying to obliterate here, then? What is it about me that has you so afraid?
Your fate is trivial, Raziel. It was Kain's destiny that mattered all along.
My master seemed keen to extinguish the purifying fire of the Spirit Forge. Perhaps the Reaver would loosen his grip.
Só o espírito da Ariel está restaurado. A Ariel, que é guia do Kain, lá no Blood Omen 1, primeiro jogo da série. Vamos finalizar hoje então. Porque agora é só sair do submundo com da dimensão dos Hilden, na real, com Kain, e vim aqui finalizar o boss.
The Soul Reaver has the power. Release us all. For this we were called. You have done well, Raziel. But there is one more trial for you to bear. You must unite what has been set asunder. Only then will the Scion of Balance be armed for his true endeavor. Only then.
The Reaver now blazed with purifying flame. But far from being enlightened, I found myself entangled in an even greater web of mysteries. What had Janos expected me to learn? And what of Ariel's cryptic message? If the sword was endowed for the Scion of Balance, for Kain, and he was now dead, what hope remained? I needed to find Janos, and soon. I dreaded to think what these ominous rumblings might portend.
Opa. Aí, a Soul Reaver. Eita, na forma pura.
Spirit Reaver. Spirit Reaver.
Aí. Ó, o sonzinho é tipo o som porque a Soul Reaver no Blood Omen também, quando tu pegava ela, ela fazia um som quando tu atacava. E cara, é uma arma muito, muito forte, tá ligado? Só que no Blood Omen ela come MP, ela come magia pra tu usar ela. Porque basicamente é hit kill em qualquer coisa. Só que a forma espiritual da arma não consegue causar dano no taco aqui. Então agora o Raziel vai ter epifania, tá ligado? Do real significado do campeão do equilíbrio. Coisa, tô 2h07. Vamos seguir mais uns 20 minutos. Já era. Então, vai chegar a 3 horas. Oxi. Vai pagar? Agora o River tá com topeiro. E a criança está. Não lembro se aqui estava lá na cidadela. Tá o... suave. Eita, nós somos tá vindo com tudo já. Ah, vou finalizar essa coisa. E é que você vai fazer. É definitivamente. Eu tô olhando o corpinho pra usar, mas definitivamente não é. Mas tem corpinho pra mim que fica plano. Plano Caralho, Zé, onde é que tem que ir? Que? Essa câmera desse jogo aqui não ajuda. Não dá pra passar pano pra câmera. Lá não é Avernus, fogo. É lá, não é aqui. Eu daqui e pra lá tá fechado, tem aquele caminho que tá desmoronado, então. Ué. É pra onde então? Esse portão aqui não abre, não? E pra cima aqui não é. Por quê?
Janos, what is this?
The binding is failing. All is lost.
We had arrived at that cataclysmic moment when a younger Kain faced his fateful dilemma as Balance Guardian. Choosing self-preservation over sacrifice, he doomed the pillars to eternal ruin.
Raziel, there may yet be hope. There is one who will be called. You must seek the Scion of Balance. Dear God!
Olha, foi o momento em que o Kain, lá no Bloodborne 1, negou. No caso, o final canônico do jogo é tu não se sacrificar, né? E naquele momento os pilares se corrompem, tá ligado? Aí com isso os Gilden Lords libertam, os Gilden conseguem voltar.
No! You cannot! This one is strong.
E vai ser lá no pilar, nos pilares destruídos, que o Kain vai fazer vai construir o trono dele, né? E vai ser o centro do Império.
Willing or not, you have provided the instrument of our victory.
I wouldn't celebrate just yet.
You pathetic creature. You haven't got a clue. The seduction of the Circle and possession of Mortanius, Ariel's murder, the corruption and collapse of the Pillars, all orchestrated as a prelude to this moment. We sought an incorruptible vessel, and you provided one. We required the blood of our ancient enemy, and you delivered Janos Audron, having first been lured to the heart of darkness. Best of all, you murdered the Scion of Balance to get it. We've already won. Raziel, you must not allow them to carry out their plan. Kill me, and you end it now. suicidal like the rest of them. Know your place, Razil. The true hero plays his role and then steps aside. You deluded ghoul. Do you so wish to die a martyr for the vampire's lost cause?
You're not leaving this chamber. I will destroy Janos if I have to.
Very well, then. I'll indulge you.
Aí, cara, que é? Não tô matando, não. Poxa. Só queria as alminhas. O cara vir lá. Ele não pode me seguir nesse plano. Tá, não, peraí, tem uma coisa errada, porque eu tenho que derrotar ele, e ele vai fugir, ele vai quase morrer e vai fugir. Então, tem que derrotar. Ah, o jogo tava divisionando. Vai tomar no cu, filho da puta! Mentiroso, que bagulho mentiroso. Tô travando, não trava a câmera, mano. Quero que trave o vídeo. Ah, vai se fuder, como é que o cara vai escapar desse tornado? Sai fora. Não. Ah, é. Tá, peraí aqui pro cara da madrugada. Não, sai. Tá, afasta. Tá, vai sair fora desse tornado aí. Não, mano, sai pra lá, cara. Vai se fuder. voltar aqui. Oxe, porra, esse aqui não tem como escapar. Ela pra puta que pariu, o Luiz pega hein, no blast.
Raziel, finish it before he returns.
Aí o Raziel faz cagada, não mata o Janos. Aí nisso aí ele foge e vai dar vai dar o... Aí ele vai lá pra cidadela dos Hilden, vai ser toda pela forma lá em Iridian, e o corpo do Janos vai ser usado como uma fonte de energia, tá ligado? E aí vai ter a besta que no final, jogando Blood 2, no final você descobre que é o Janos Aldrin. Tudo se interliga. Quanto tempo? É 2 horas e meia? É, vai dar.
However far you stray, you will always return to me. Surrender, Raziel.
Never!
Your efforts are wasted, Raziel. That weapon you bear, however endowed, remains only a wraith blade. It cannot touch me.
I will not be your prisoner.
You have no choice. Your task is fulfilled. Kain has been cleared from the board, and this chamber made ready for my more malleable servants. There is nothing more for you to do.
I refuse to bend my will.
It has always been my will you satisfy, never your own.
You parasitic fraud. You are forced to imprison me because I possess free will.
You possess nothing. As you are undying, your soul cannot be returned to the wheel. But it may console you to abide here in eternity with me. Mobius, my good servant, I call you to the place of our first meeting. Return to me here.
I awoke to find myself in a shadowy realm. A disquieting stillness lay where my heart had been, the heart that had belonged to Janus Audrun all along. How was it possible that I still lived?
You are still very false, Empire. That will go first. This realm will render you hideous. You will go mad. You will not know it.
What is this place?
Do you not think of this place every day, vampire? Or are we truly forgotten? This is the exile into which we were driven. But soon now, soon we will be free. We will be free.
I felt strongly drawn, compelled even, not to linger here, but to go to the vampire citadel at once. Cadaverous. I knew what ominous hour this was in Nosgoth's history. For here was the event that had shaped my entire existence. I had cast my fate, refusing the sacrifice, damning the pillars, and founding my doomed empire upon their ruins. I would raise the Sarafan priests to be my closest lieutenants, and would one day cast the strongest of them, my servant Raziel, into the abyss, dealing one last hand to play against fate. But in the end, had it made any difference? Had I misread the signs, as Mobius told me? In my arrogance, had I missed my cast at destiny?
The Hilden are merely an inconvenient consequence. They will be dealt with in time. It is a small price to pay for Kain's death.
You're a bit premature.
Kain!
Is there a crack in your omniscience after all, Mobius? First, your omniscience, and now your powers. You're slipping badly.
This is not possible.
The part of me that staff affected is no longer in its place. But you already knew that, didn't you? I always was considered heartless. And now, Mobius, it is time.
To kill me? Again? Your only solution for every problem. Kill.
This is not a debate. You see, this time, you have nothing that I want.
You think this will matter? I serve one who has power over life and death.
Then go to him.
I am his obedient, his devoted servant. Soon, all pain will fade, and my master will bring me life once more.
Nossa, é uma viagem, porque tipo, o Mobius ele tinha morrido há pouco tempo já, ali no Blood Omen 1. Blood Omen 1. O bicho voltou, já morreu, aí já vai ter alma comida lá pelo
My
vazio.
apologies. A momentary oversight.
Esse fudeu,
Somehow
pera então.
Kain still lives and has unexpectedly dispatched me. Make use of your good servant and go to your master then. I release you to the wheel. Oh, God, no. Do you see it now? The monster
Dá
that
oi
you
pro
serve.
tulo aí.
Is this what you imagined when you worshipped it? No! And in that knowledge, go and feed it. I release you.
Your petty actions are irrelevant, Raziel. Mobius was a good servant, but he was of no further use. His long life had run its course. You see, even when you rebel, you are doing my will.
Perhaps. But something has changed, hasn't it? You didn't foresee Kain's return.
You have both traced your paths along the wheel. This is where the journey ends.
You haven't the means to kill either one of us.
Ah, but you can be stopped. And you will come to understand how oblivion can be a mercy. You and Kain will spend eternity buried here together, praying for the merciful release of a death that will never come.
But I was armed with newfound knowledge, and it burned within me.
Redeemer and Destroyer.
Mobius had never seen his master until the Soul Reaver purified his sight. Even the ancient vampires had no idea what it was they so righteously worshipped.
You must unite what has been set asunder.
All the conflict and strife throughout history, all the fear and hatred, served but one purpose: to keep my master's wheel turning. All souls were prisoners, trapped in the pointless round of existence, leading distracted, blunted lives until death returned them, always in ignorance, to the wheel.
The coin is still turning.
But what hope had there been? One cannot fight the unseen.
Only then will the Scion of Balance be armed for his true endeavor.
Despair, Raziel. There is no escape.
It was then I knew what I had to do. I alone could end this.
Kain, do you so enjoy death?
Yes. Raziel.
No!
Yes, this is how...
No! Raziel!
The Soul Reaver, pure of all corruption. This is what it is for. This is what I am for. The two become one. Both Soul Reavers together. And the Scion of Balance is healed. And I am not your enemy, not your destroyer. I am, as before, your right hand, your sword.
No, Raziel. This can't be the way.
And now you will see the true enemy.
Raziel. And it was then I saw.
So, I am revealed to you at last.
What in hell?
I am the origin of life, the devourer of death. I am the hub of the wheel, the purifying cycle to which all souls must be drawn.
Had I condemned Raziel to this nightmare when I cast him into the abyss?
You may ponder the futility of your ambitions as you spend a deathless eternity beneath a mountain of rubble. You and your soul reaver will go equally mad as the eons pass. The citadel of the apostates will become your living tomb.
Your words are heartening. For you would not fear us unless we could truly do you harm.
No! You are nothing!
You are nothing, Jon Snow. Ah, não, pera.
God. This is the end. The final turn of your wheel.
I've endured your game long enough.
Eles têm muito que fazer um remaster desse jogo também, cara. E todos, na verdade. Até o 2, Blood Among 2. Que é o mais bizonho dos 5 filhos, é o filho feinho.
Pathetic creature. Your broken body will be buried here for all eternity. You will never defeat me, Kain. Never escape. I will bury you. Surrender, Kain. Your sacrifice has been made in vain, Raziel.
Eita, 1-0 pro Cthulhu. Tô mal do sono aqui, velho. Tem que lá pra você da janta ainda. Vai depois dormir só, tá amanhecendo. Tá amanhecendo não, amanheceu já, vixe.
submit to my will. From this world, and on that inevitable day, your wretched, stagnant soul will finally be mine.
In the meantime, you'd best burrow deep.
Que? Game Bonus Material. Tá, mas cadê a cutscene finalzinha? A cutscene final, que eu lembro que tem. Tá, peraí, salvar no 1. Ah, tá.
Now at last, the masks had
Eu
fallen
entendi esse
away.
que eu não lembro.
The
Ah, que da hora
strings
ali
of the
a
puppets
Soul
had
River
become visible, and the hands of the
completa
prime
mesmo, né?
mover
Que tipo, tecnicamente é a
exposed.
mesma que a gente encontra em Avernus
Most
Cathedral. Eu
ironic
só
of
não
all
sei qual que
was the
vai
last
ser
gift that
colocada lá,
Raziel had given me.
tá ligado? Porque tá
More
essa aí que tá com a
powerful
gente.
than the sword that now held his soul, more acute even than the vision his
A
sacrifice
Soul
had
River que vai
accorded me.
quebrar
The
no
first
no Soul River 1
bitter
é
taste
que
of that
quem vai pegar
terrible
com o Lord
illusion.
Sarafan, eu acho, no final do Jogando 2. Nossa, aí começa a misturar um pouco a questão das linhas do tempo, pá. Mas é muito da hora, tá ligado? Beleza, é isso aí então. Encerremos sobre Kain Defiance. Da próxima vez, assim que eu pôr a mão no Soul River 1 e 2, eu até poderia, na real, começar a jogar o Blood 1 e aí pegar o Soul River 1 e 2 e o Master. Jogar eles também, na sequência, o Blood 1 e 2, aí de repente o cara até pode rejogar esse aqui. Eu joguei ele primeiro porque eu tava muito na ânsia, eu tava com saudade de jogar ele, tinha jogado só aquele Play 2, só isso anos. Joguei faz uns 15 anos, acho. Então, não vou me enrolar, gurizada, porque eu tô mal do sono, tenho que fazer umas paradas antes de poder dormir ainda. Mais tarde, acho que lá pelas 2 horas, eu vamos finalizar a última DLC do melhor Souls. Então vamos fazer Helion Lois lá no Dark Souls 2. E à noite, se tudo der certo, ali pelas 20 horas, eu vou estar jogando Skyrim, continuando lá o nossa sobrevivência hardcore, com a guilda dos assassinos. Vamos ver quantas lives a gente consegue durar com aquele personagem. Então, fica convidado todo mundo que quiser colar. Vou pedir aí pro pessoal apoio e like, quem quiser inscrição também, para o nosso canal ser no YouTube assim que possível. Enfim, valeuzão que falou. Espero que o pessoal tenha conseguido dormir. Tava dando essa jogatina aqui até para o pessoal com insônia conseguir dar umas bocejadas e pegar. Enfim, valeuzão por tudo. Até a próxima. Pode ver. Falou. E fui.